Shalom. Giving all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and salutations unto the elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, and to you I say Shalom. Okay, and we are entering into the fourth industrial revolution, and just came across some information browsing, doing my browsing, finding news, and this is where it led me, and this is the inspiration of this lesson. And what I want to speak to you about today is how the police state, and the cameras everywhere, the new AI system that's being built in front of our faces, it's here. Okay, now the completion of the NWO, or whatever you may call it, the fourth industrial revolution, the Great Reset, it's been coined several different names, but the infrastructure is being built right before our eyes, as we've been saying. Okay, in which you will have no privacy. And they get in front of these forums and they tell you what they're going to do before they do it. The infrastructure of the NWO is being built in front of your faces. What John saw, he saw a technological world in which no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Okay, the merging of man with machines, the cameras everywhere. Want to merge man with machine? Want to you have no privacy. They want to know what you are doing at all times. It's here. And what I want to speak about today is these flock cameras. They're everywhere. Okay, and I have the flock cameras are basically automated license plate readers. And they're AI-powered cameras that capture and analyze images of all passing vehicles, storing details like your car's location, date, and time. They also capture your car's make, model, and color, identifying features such as dents, roof racks, and bumper stickers, often turning these into searchable data points. Now, they give this information over to the local police departments. And by the sound of that, it sounds cool, right? It sounds like you're safe. It sounds like, well, this is just police work, just trying to track down the bad guys. See, but they're masking this under safety. You have to ask yourself, why is there cameras everywhere? Okay, those are the elect. See, the elect are going to have a sensible mind. See, but these people in the world, they're ready for the taking. This is only for the ears that can hear. For those of you that have not woken up to the truth yet, the elect that are still out there, still seeking for the truth, and you might come across these videos, because at first we all come across, I know for me and our other brothers, we all got some of us have similar stories of us waking up to so-called conspiracy theories. Okay, and the surveillance system, the surveillance world, the surveillance state, the NWO, the Illuminati, that was back in the days. But now, it's different. In this world that is being built before your eyes, we warned you of this world. Our elders warned you of this world that is happening. And it's happening right before your face. And you might not see these things, but there's playing out right before your eyes. Let me play this video.
Sometimes I can't stop thinking about all the cameras. Step out of my door, security camera. Head down the street, police camera. Movies, camera. Shopping, camera. Groceries, subway, doorbell, camera.
Why are there cameras everywhere? Cameras on your TV, cameras on your phone, cameras in your house, the doorbell, the Ring camera. Cameras everywhere. What the hell they need with all these damn cameras, but they can't find the people that are human trafficking people. They can't find the missing children. See, this is the so-called white man that everybody runs to. And when we point out these things, they say, oh, this is for a safer place. The so-called white man isn't a safe person. He wants to be the Most High. and you're the people that you're going down to the to vote for, these are the people that are signing these laws and legislations for these flock cameras to be set up everywhere in your neighborhoods. So we're going to need the Lord. Okay, this is the grid. Everything is on the grid, no matter where you go. Okay, so the Lord is going to have to get the elect and keep them safe under his wing, under his shadow. Because this devil have cameras everywhere, satellites everywhere. And people think that this is cool.
I've noticed this for years. And then I found a website that lets me search for all of them. And I got obsessed. And as I looked around, there was one type of surveillance camera that kept coming up again and again. ALPR, Automated License Plate Readers. They're cameras that automatically record the license plate number, make, model, and features of every vehicle that comes into view. This is, at its core, not a new technology. Search on newspaper archives and you can see that we've been talking about automatic license plate readers since the 80s. What's new, I've started to learn...
See, and the thing is with this, they say it could be tracking license plates. But who's to say it's not scanning your face? Who's to say it's not scanning your face? You don't know.
Is how they're used.
So if these things was... I got another article tied to these cameras, these ALPR cameras. Okay, and they call it a sales demo. On September 30th, 2025, a flock camera president logged into Dunwoody PD's flock system and looked at a camera in the children's gymnastic room of a private community here in Dunwoody. He did not look at any other cameras in the entire 400 camera network that day. Now, why would this man be looking at a camera inside of a gymnasium, a children's gymnastic room? There are no fucking license plates in that room. So they're calling it plate readers, but they're doing more than this, than fucking looking at license plates. Woo, Flock and Dunwoody elected officials both say this was for a sales demo, which is horse shit. They're looking at little children. See, a lot of our people, they run to the so-called white man for safety. But this is what he's doing. He's hunting you. Let me get this real quick. Lamentations 4 and 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. You might think this is a good thing, or the community is feeling safer. No, those cameras are to watch you. To watch the people. See, you Edomites have lost the plot. The elected officials are public servants. But you Edomites have let the people that you elected rule over you. Which the government was never supposed to rule over the people. The Constitution forbade that. The people were always supposed to have control. We the people, but hey, for biblical prophecy's sake, you people have to be sheep. You see, and it starts with the elite banking family. Okay, and through Satan on the left-hand side, being able to deceive people. Being able to manipulate people, being able to bribe people, being malicious. So biblical prophecy can be fulfilled at the end of the day. That's what it all boils down to. Biblical prophecy could not be fulfilled if people were not sheep. People had to be sheep. People had to be docile. People has to know NPCs not knowing what the hell is going on. In order for you to put a damn microchip inside of your damn body, you got to be a damn NPC. A non-playable character. You got to be a zombie. So we understand what the hell is going on. Because if you would have told somebody this shit 100 years ago, they would have said, what the hell? Or even 70 years ago, 60 years ago. They would have looked at you you know? But now it's cool. I'm gonna read this in the NLT. Lamentations 4:17. We look in vain for our allies to come and save us. See, you people think that the so-called white man is an ally. But after time and time again, I'm talking to our people. To hell with the Edomites and the other nations. Talking to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To come and save us. See, Yahushua is your savior. Not the so-called white man. We told you stop voting for him. We told you stop using his healing methods. We told you stop worshiping Caesar Borgia, which he portrayed as so-called what they call Jesus Christ. That's not your power. Everything that the so-called white man has told you was wrong. It's the opposite. Whatever the so-called white man says is right, do the opposite. He's adverse to the Most High. If he tell you stay out the sun, go in the sun. If he tell you whatever he tell you, do the opposite. If he tell you to drink 5 cups of coffee a day, do the opposite. Whatever this man tells you to do the opposite. It says, but we were looking to nations that could not help us. These people are not here to help you. They're not here to help. No matter how good they tell you, and they get on TV and they shave their head and they put on a suit. These people are not here, but the NPCs are not going to listen. This is not for the NPCs. The lessons that we make are not for NPCs. If you so happen to cross this video as an NPC, as a zombie, then that's to your detriment. That's to your destruction, because you were warned. So yeah, part of it is because if you hear it, you're marked. You know now. And everything that we've been saying has been coming true. So these people are talking about some damn license plate reasons, but they got the cameras everywhere. Looking all at the children.
Sometimes I can't stop thinking about all the cameras.
America where crime no longer exists.
And part of why so many of the flock a few things.
I think that has to be one.
I see another one.
First, the map was an underestimation.
I'm definitely noticing that there are a lot of these that are not labeled on this map.
And second, almost all of the unmapped ALPRs looked identical. A pole with a solar panel on top, a camera right below, and this logo. Flock Safety is a surveillance tech company that says its mission is simple: eliminate crime.
This is not eliminating crime. This is not eliminating crime. See, they might use these flock cameras to track you Negroes from shooting one another, to catch you shooting so-called black on black crime. See, but the real crimes, they're not using this for real crimes. Where were the flock cameras when Jeffrey Epstein was doing what he was doing? There were no fucking flock cameras watching him. Were they? No. He was doing that for decades. Where are the cameras for the missing children? You mean to tell me you can't find these missing children with all these cameras everywhere? Where the children at? Where are the women? Where the little boys are going? What's going on? So this is not going to prevent crime. What this is? Welcome to the NWO. Welcome to the Great Re. That's what this is. Welcome to the police state. Welcome. And this is what John the Revelator saw. John the Revelator didn't see nobody trying to purchase anything with sin. The so-called white man's mark would not be spiritual. He's not spiritual. The heathens always had something physical that you had to worship, that you had to get. It was always like that. There's always statues they wanted you to bow down to. There are always physical things that they wanted you to do. You know, for you people out there that believe that it has to be physical. This is the world we're entering. The fourth industrial revolution. Everything is tying up, man. If you can't see it, then you can't see it, man. But if you can't tell me what it is, if you can't straightway tell me what it is, if it's not physical, if it's not the mark, then what is it? If it's spiritual, then what is it? What's spiritual? Because obviously, you shouldn't have to make a fucking 3-hour lesson on if it's not. Oh, that's not the mark. So what is? It should be plain. The scriptures speak about being plain upon tables, that he may run that read of it. Shouldn't that be very important? Because if you take this, if you indulge in this, the scriptures say you won't be delivered. You're gonna be burned in the lake of fire. So what sin is it? You see, people don't have answers for it. What spiritual thing is it? What is it? And mind you, you cannot repent from taking it. So if you say anything spiritual that we have done before, that means we're doomed. The scriptures don't speak about the blood of Yahweh Shai covering us from taking the mark. It says if you take this, you're screwed. You're done. You're going to be burned. That's what the scriptures say. There is no forgiveness for taking this. There is nothing that you can do to there's no amount of sacrifice you can give once you take it. So this is important. And this all ties into the beast system. That's why I said what I said.
You envision a future with a flock camera on every street corner.
I envision that, and I envision
You see a flock camera on each corner. This is the and this is happening right before people's eyes. There's no riots in the streets. There are no Christians talking about this. No nothing. The Christians are not talking about this. The Christians can't tie biblical prophecy into what's going on. They can't tie these cameras. See, everything that you see right now could be tied to biblical prophecy. And what this is a tie-in to biblical prophecy in which the so-called white man is putting a grip on the planet Earth, which ties into the beast system, which ties into the image. This is their plan, and they put it in broad daylight. They put it all in front of everybody so that they can see. And they know you people are not going to do anything about it. None of you are knocking down these cameras. None of you. Because you don't care. You're NPCs. And also biblical prophecy has to be fulfilled. So wherever you go, you walk outside the house, you're going to be recorded. Your face might be scanned. Wherever you go, this is what we've been telling you that the so-called white man wants to be the Most High. This is the height of Esau's pride. This is nothing but pride. Okay? Where's the privacy? As soon as you walk outside your house, you're being recorded. What type of privacy is that? What type of world is that? Okay, so these nations are not going to save you, man. Okay? And trust and believe that your officials, your elected officials, all right, they're still writing them unrighteous decrees that are spoken about in Isaiah chapter 10. Oh, yep. Put them up. Put them up. Nobody's at City Hall raising hell about these cameras because you people think that this is for the better. Oh, crime is going to go down.
America where crime no longer exists.
And part of why so many of the flock cameras I found might not be labeled on open source maps yet is because of just how quickly the company has grown. In the 8 years since its founding, Flock's revenue has skyrocketed.
You see, and why? Look at the influx. Look at the influx.
Billions of photos every month has grown. In the 8 years since its founding.
Look how many, look from 2022, 2023, 2024. You're entering into the system, the beast system.
Flock's revenue has skyrocketed. It's now valued at over $7 billion. Flock says that its cameras are used by more than 5,000 of the 18,000 law enforcement agencies in the US, and more than 1,000 private customers, like homeowners associations, schools, and shopping malls. And while only 20,000 of its cameras have been reported, watchdogs estimate that the real number is over 90,000, taking billions of photos every month. I'm sure I've been photographed driving past one.
Okay, so you get the point. We're going to need the Lord. Okay, we're going to need the Lord. The Lord is going to have to save us. You people talking about when spiritual power, you laughing at spiritual powers? You're going to need it. We're going to need it. Okay? These people, they hunting us. Not only are you wore out, you just getting off work, you're tired, sleepy as hell, and now there's a camera at the, just watching you niggas. And they don't care. They don't care. Okay? The Lord is going to see that for the elect, the hope is. And why would you want to live in a world like this? That's why the scriptures say what? Man, I just had a brain fart. The scriptures speak about this not being our permanent home. Okay, that we're just pilgrims. We're just traveling through here. Why would you want to live in a world like this? All right, these little documentaries that's coming out, people are laughing at conspiracy theorists. Okay, so Esau Edom is going to get even draconian. Okay, Isaiah 10:1. What sorrow awaits the unjust judges and those who issue unfair laws? Okay, these are unfair decrees. These people that you elected, they sign these papers off without you even knowing. See, but to you people, it's just cameras. This is the beast system being built right in front of your eyes. Okay, welcome to the Great Read. And for the NPCs, you don't see a problem with this. See, but for the hopeful elect, we already know the end game. We know the Lord going to deliver us out of this. This is just for general information, knowledge. For those of you out there that believe that the so-called white man is here to help you. He's not. So with that, Lord willing, was edifying. Shalom.